Greetings, Guzzlers. It is finally Friday night. And wow, it has been quite the week. Having lots of fun. Somehow trapped in memories. Now that my son's home on leave, my mind goes back many moons ago. And so tonight is going to be fun. Something from my memories and what I've tried to create from it. And as kind of a teaser, I'm going to give you 3 words. And those 3 words are Polly's Kettle House. But before I explain, although any viewers who have been stationed in Korea probably know what I'm talking about, I ask that you hit the like and subscribe button and the little notification bell. Now, for those unaware, Polly's Kettle House is a bar that is apparently still around. It was certainly around 1999, 24 years ago when I was there. And Facebook says it's still around, and I found an interesting travel log blog post about it as well, posted back in 2014. And I'll put that down as one of my shared links. But anyhow, what Polly's Kettle House sold primarily was soju. Now, soju is I guess it's the Korean national drink. And I found a bottle right here, imported. This is, and I'm going to mangle it because I was never good with Hangul, but we've got Jinro Shamashul neutral spirits distilled from grain, potato, and sweet potato. It's 20% alcohol. So it's pretty strong. And the way Polly's worked, to my memory, is you would go in and you would order a kettle, like this 1-liter bottle filled with ice. And then you pick a flavor, which was really just what color Kool-Aid you wanted to have dumped and mixed in with it. So tonight I've got 3 flavors. I've got cherry, I've got grape, and I've got blue raspberry lemonade. And I'm feeling kind of crazy because it's October. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the blue raspberry lemonade. But anyhow, you go into Polly's down in Itaewon, which is a district or a suburb or some part of Seoul, South Korea. And you get your kettle. Twist top. Now, I found this at Cottage Hill Package Store, the source of many of my purchases, and it only has a faint odor. Not really sure of what, just straight alcohol, just clear alcohol. It smells a little bit like rubbing alcohol, quite frankly, but let's dump it in the ice. Doesn't that look delicious? And then you mix in the colors. Here we go. Almost ready. Oh, I can smell the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid smells very strong, which is great. You can already see it shifting colors. I got a fancy bar spoon. I'm going to use this as my mixer. And as I mix, I'll tell you that Polly's Kettle House, these things sneak up on you. Because I was there with, and I know I was there with Pete Buys Beverages, but other colleagues of mine, Brad buys beverages, Ross buys beverages, Ed buys beverages, maybe even Judy buys beverages, would all be familiar with Polly's Kettle House. Ooh, maybe even Bill buys beverages, which would be funny because he was one of my instructors once upon a time. So anyhow, you mix in the Kool-Aid, you mix it in with the ice and the soju, and then you drink. And then it sneaks up on you. And it just tastes like bad Kool-Aid. I don't recall that. They must have mixed it better. They certainly had better experiences, but at the same rate, it's very palatable. So perhaps had I not picked blue raspberry lemonade, or had I dumped in some more sugar, it would actually be really, really good. So what else can I tell you about Polly's Kettle House? I can tell you that it was a long walk back home, and then the next day we took a 4-hour bus ride all the way back to Camp Casey. And that was the longest 4 hours of my life, I gotta tell you. But as for soju, it's really not that bad because you can't really taste the soju. All I really taste is the Kool-Aid with a bit of an aftertaste, which I know is the alcohol. So, but I'm enjoying it. It's not nearly as tasty as I thought nostalgia would be, but at the same rate, I'm still kind of glad I'm going through this process here. So, if you're interested, you can pick this up down at Cottage Hill Package Store, and all the Kool-Aids are like 3 for $1 at your nearest grocery store. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will say cheers.